I can't have sex with you unless you grant access.
What you saying is that women need to learn how to take accountability for their actions.
without men taking the accountability of the role they played in that decision making.
We did not abort the child. You did.
Okay, I see what you're saying now. Your analogies are just terrible.
Stop real quick. Just listen to this real quick.
How is this not coherent?
It isn't coherent. I need you to explain to me, right? If it's the case that, let's just use it as an example. I got all the things that you said. I got generational trauma. I got say it all. I got trauma. I got mental illness. Me as a man, I got all of these things.
Getting your education, not going to jail.
Okay, so I'm in jail. I got all of these. I've been to jail before. I got all of these things. Now I go to talk to you, and you know that I got all of these things, but you still choose to have sex with me, and you're pregnant. And then you choose to abort my child. How is that my fault?
Because maybe when you seen a life-changing event like a pregnancy, maybe if you saw a life-changing event like a pregnancy, you might have just said, let me go see the lady. Let me see what I can do. If I might not even agree with this because my mom, my dad, my grandpa, and they never was taught to go to therapy, but I don't know how that's going to impact me and my offspring. Let me see if it makes me a better man. Just let me try.
Okay,
so that will be a factor on why I'm keeping or not keeping it.
Okay,
that's not coherent.
Okay, so you're saying that the man then, hypothetically, let's use me and you as an example, so because I'm trying to really understand you, because you do speak fast, which is fine. So,
all right, let me slow down. Mm-hmm.
No, I could keep up, but I'm saying. So listen, the man, I'm the guy. I got the trauma, I got the generational curse, I got the mental illness, but you still choose to have sex with me, knowing all of this.
But you know this is a life-changing event happening to you.
No, listen, you still trying to put it back on the man, but I can't have sex with you unless you grant access.
Correct.
So therefore, the authority in sex will be who? You, right? And with authority comes responsibility. And if you have all authority, you must take accountability. You have all authority in us having sex. Now, I'm a traumatized, no for good, nothing nigga that was in prison, all of that. I got mental illness, all the things you said, right? You still let me clap cheeks. What does that make you? You would have all the things that you accuse me of.
Consensual.
You would have the trauma. You would have all of those things too. You would be just as damaged as I am because normally damaged people go for other damaged people. I don't smoke, drink, or cuss. The ladies that I deal with or dealt with in the past, they don't smoke, drink, or cuss. Men, we tend to go after people that have similar values that we hold.
So your contribution
dudes that be at the strip club normally end up marrying a stripper. Stupid. A nigga that, doing content and OnlyFans, he be okay and marry a chick that's doing OnlyFans too, selling her vagina online, because he doing it too. They'll be more acceptable of that type of behavior.
So if you accept all of
my trauma behavior, you probably got a lot of trauma too.
So is it on the man or not? Because
it's never on the man. Because she holds all of the reproductive rights.
It's consensual. Okay. So we both were two consenting and engaging adults in something, and my decision will be influenced by how you respond to this life-changing event, which is now you have to get it together. So as a man, how you can contribute back into society is to show other men. When you get into a life-changing event that you didn't expect, you can be better. You can choose options. You don't have to go this route. You don't have to walk away. They said the statistics are black women, we don't know, we're single mothers. You can contribute that by following my lead and not being the example.
Okay, if that's the case that we
were talking about contributing back in society, men and women, correct?
Look, so if that's the case that influence is a factor. So like, listen, man, the man can have a lot of influence on a woman, which could then influence the woman's choice.
Correct. So if that's the men case, and women are not simultaneously contributing back to society.
Now. So now I see this part of what you're saying.
Okay.
The man can influence the woman, and this can alter on if she's going to choose to keep the baby or abort the baby. And whatever she chooses, since the man is influencing the woman, the man should also be held accountable because he influenced the woman. That's what you're saying.
Yes.
Now, if I tell you, listen, it's a bank over there, easy money. Go ahead and rob that bank. They don't be looking at the security. Don't even be looking at the cameras or nothing. That's easy money at that bank. You go ahead and rob that bank. Is the cops gonna come after me or are they gonna come after you?
They're going to come after both
Answer
of
the
us.
question. No, they're gonna come after you. You getting arrested. You going to prison. You doing 25 to life. No, listen, you're doing 25 to life. They're gonna be like, I don't care if David said that's an easy mark to rob that bank. You're going to jail. You did it.
Isn't that called conspiracy?
No, it's different. If I helped you.
Okay.
No, stop it. No, that isn't. It's different if I mastered the plan for you, wrote it out, and then you can prove that I mastered and constructed the plan. But no, I just said, go ahead and rob that bank over there. They not coming after me. You doing 25 to life.
But wait, are you leaving out the
Coming
part
to the
where
mic.
are you leaving out the part where you said something about the security cameras too? Because that also correlates conspiracy. I'm just saying.
No, it doesn't at all.
Like,
You
So
don't want to
listen,
hear the
time out. No,
either
stop it.
fact
Listen.
We would've
Ladies,
never knew.
we're live on this podcast. I can tell all you ladies right now, listen, go to Walmart right now over there on in Allentown. Go to Walmart. And listen, man, the employees over there, they don't even be watching nothing. They'll probably let you get away with whatever over there, right? Like, if you go over there, you probably be able to steal whatever. And if you go over there and steal stuff on this live podcast, is cops gonna say you influenced that girl to steal from Walmart, so therefore you're being arrested too? If that's the case, all of the people, right, that do music and that talk gang violence and all of this, and then kids go out there and repeat the things that's in the music, all of those people that do this music will all be in prison off of, oh, you influence someone, so therefore to do something bad, so therefore you go to jail.
It has to be proven.
No, what I'm saying is, you can go to jail if you're in the plan and you constructed a plan and they fully follow your plan and you organized everything. That's different. We're not speaking about that. We're speaking about just influence.
So all you're saying is that women need to learn how to take accountability for their actions.
without men taking the accountability of the role they played in that decision making.
We did not abort the child. You did.
But y'all nutted in us though, knowing like y'all didn't have no protection.
You let us nut in you, you idiot. We can't nut in you without you letting us nut in you.
How do we know it's coming?
So now we're idiots, but if we don't submit to a man, then we're just single, bitter black women that
or men or masculine because we don't submit.
Which one is it?
How do we win?
Well, you have to use discernment. This is why you need a father figure, because you need to know which man to submit to, which man is worthy to submit to. You don't just submit to any man that wants to have sex with you because he's attractive. That's stupid.
So just because a girl got a daddy in her life means she knows how to pick him?
It's not just because she has a daddy. I'm saying that the father, you need a father, and the father needs to give you constructive advice on how to move in the sexual dating marketplace so you don't find yourself in situations being knocked up and even thinking about aborting your child, right? So the difference between me and y'all ladies, right? Mm-hmm. Even if my daughter was raped, I would never advise my daughter to abort her child.
Gee, what?
You know why? Do you want to know why?
I want to know why.
No.
Yeah, you want to know why?
Because I don't believe
because
it. I'm open to
50% of that baby. The first thing is the baby had nothing to do with the heinous act. Nothing to do. So the child that would be coming out of my daughter had nothing to do with the heinous act, right? At all. That's just one. So the baby is not at fault. So why would I punish the baby for someone else's heinous action? That's one. You don't punish the baby and kill and abort the baby for another action. That's nonsensical. It's dumb. That's bad.
So your daughter getting raped is serving her purpose to society.
That's not what I said. That's just dumb to even think that.
Well, you said
I'm
that
giving
a
an
woman
example. No.
Her duty to society is procreating.
I didn't even say that. I'm just giving you an example.
You said that.
From my perspective, how I'm so against abortion and you ladies are so for abortion.
Can you please stop saying you ladies? Someone demanded I had an abortion and treated me like shit about it, and I didn't.
Oh wait, what do you mean?
My children's father wanted me to have an abortion.
Oh yeah, no, that's good.
And I went into the doctor's
When I say you ladies, I'm not speaking specifically about all. She ain't even speak.
Yeah, and I didn't want to say that.
And you ain't even, we wasn't even in it.
Now or anything, because this was the hardest decision of my life. But I walked into the doctor's office and he said, "You're pregnant." And I was like, I can't be pregnant. I can't have a baby right now.
And your baby father was trying to convince you.
Oh, yeah, he absolutely. I was like, you'd be a great dad. He'd be like,
Look at that. She's a prime example.
He said,
that even if you're influenced, you can still choose otherwise.
I'm
Go ahead,
more
Grace.
of an uncle. He fought with me about it. That's why he was very physical with me after the pregnancy and stuff. It was a very awful situation, but we're cool now. He's all right. But the doctor said to me, what really switched my mind was when the doctor said, if you had a more supportive partner, would you want to keep it? Freaking that's what changed my mind.
Wait, so you aborted your child?
No.
Oh, you didn't abort your child?
No, I walked in saying, I can't have a baby. I'm not married. This goes against everything in my faith.
Oh, by the doctor. Oh, by her saying that. That's what altered your mind.
So was that the influence? The influence of the doctor gave you the perspective.
But the doctor gave me the
of the influence.
Would you want this baby if he did too? Okay. And that's how I knew that I did.
Point proven.
No, that's not a point
different.
proven.
That's
But it does. I was thinking about that because it kind of like influenced me in a way. But it's hard to get to that awareness.
Wait, no. The influence part, you got to learn how to think.
It
You
played a
only
little-
brung up influence because you were trying to attach accountability on to the man. Since the man influenced the woman to have the abortion, therefore the man should take some accountability. The doctor or nurse that said something to you, which then alter your thinking, which influenced you to then keep your child, is the doctor accountable for the baby? No. What you talking about? She's accountable because she chose to. We're influenced by many things. We got free will. It doesn't matter what the freak we influenced by. We can choose to adhere to the influence or choose to not adhere to it. We got a choice. And doesn't matter if we choose to adhere or not to adhere, is ultimately our choice. We're accountable.
So we got on this topic because it was about a man's duty to society and a woman's duty to society.
Yeah.
And you said that a woman's duty to society is to procreate, correct? And if a woman isn't having babies, she is no good to society, right?
I didn't
That's
say
what you said?
Yeah.
No, I didn't say no good. So you're putting things in there.
You said
right?
no contradiction.
He didn't say in that
No,
side. He
I didn't say that.
said we weren't doing our duty to society because, and he said two things, something about the career, and we are seeking education, but it's not the education that he think we should seek.
No,
and then he
what I'm
said that we're not keeping
listening.
the baby.
Yeah, you're making a conclusion.
I didn't get to the conclusion yet.
Well, the one part of the conclusion that you made,
I didn't get to the conclusion yet.
You did say that since I said that women's duty is to have babies, and if they're not, then they're not doing anything for society. Mm-hmm. That isn't what I said. Mm-hmm. I said that women generally are not having, I said we are below population level. We are below replacement level for our population. So we can see and observe women aren't adhering to their duties. Generally, they aren't. And we have data that shows that they are aborting over 1 million abortions per year. And they're also not having children. And they're having children later. Women, since they're chasing their career and education, they're having children in their 30s and things like that now. So they only having like one child. They're not having, if they are having kids, they're not having enough.
Okay.
So that's the other factor. This doesn't mean that, women are bad if they don't have a child. There's women that can't even
No, we
get
just
pregnant.
talking about society.
And I'm glad you said that.
Society alone. So what did you say a woman's duty to society is exactly?
Yeah, I already told you. So women's duty in society, the main duty, the thing that a man can't do is to procreate.
Okay.
That would be the woman's duty in society. All women, like collectively, that would be their duty. Now, are there some outliers, women that can't have children? Sure. Are there going to be some outliers, women that just choose not to have children because she's at SpaceX and she's super smart and helping to advance some other stuff? Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's going to be there. Like there's women that can, help out society in other ways, but that's going to be an exception to the rule. Generally, women need to prioritize as a whole. They need to prioritize, having children and family.
So why, with the outliers, are you only saying that women can't have
Exceptions
children, but you're not saying that men aren't even contributing to that? Sometimes when they have bad health, bad habits,
Yeah,
they want to be
exceptions don't
pill
make the rule.
popping,
Listen, I
lean
don't-
drinking, weed smoking, and you're saying, well, they're not having the children.
No, listen.
Maybe we're trying to, but we can't because if you're not getting your health together, how can I do that? So now I'm going to focus on the career.
Yeah, forgetting that you choose the man. You choose the man
We're
to
not
lay
talking
with.
about that though.
No, we are. If the man is, you said, drinking and smoking and doing those things, that's fine. One can even say, well, Cooley, you're not a cop. You're not in the military, so you're not protecting. Are you fixing roads, Cooley? No, you're not fixing any roads. You're not. Are you on a roof, Cooley? Are you taking out the trash? You're not really maintaining the infrastructure in America and protecting us. So one can say that, well, Cooley wouldn't be doing the duty in society that men do. That, right? It would just mean that, well, this is an exception to the rule. The rule is we need a certain amount of men to protect the country and to maintain the infrastructure that we currently have.
So
Also, it means that we need a certain amount of women to have children to sustain and maintain our current population level. But we are below replacement level, so we can see that women aren't doing their duty, but men are still doing their duty because we're safe, roads are up, trash is being taken out, lights are on.
But you don't do any of those things. So are
No.
you an exception to society?
No, I would be the outlier in society, not like be the outlier, a guy that's not adhering.
Because a woman that can't have kids is the exception. So
Yeah,
you're
a
not
guy
doing those
that
jobs
is-
an exception. So you're saying you're an exception to society?
Well, what are you saying? Yeah, if I'm not doing the
asking a
job,
question.
I already said that. I already said I'm not doing. You see me, I'm on a podcast. So am I doing the duty of protecting the country? No, I'm not doing the duty of protecting the country. Am I doing one of the duties of maintaining the infrastructure? No, I'm not doing that duty to maintain the infrastructure. I will be an outlier, but it doesn't matter because we are still safe and our infrastructure is still good. So we're safe, infrastructure is still up. So men in general are still doing their duty.
No.
But women,
To society. That doesn't mean they're doing their duty to a partner, because they can
We're
be
not
a good
speaking
citizzen. They can be
about
voting. They can be
partners.
keeping
We're
the
speaking
lights
about
on,
society.
keeping and doing everything it's supposed to. But doesn't
question
mean
is about
If
again.
we are
relationship
speaking about
of
society, you're still not even answering the question.
I already
You
answered
think
it.
you're an exception, or is there duties? What are your duties? And if you can't answer that question, then you think you're an exception. And then if you think you're an exception, I think you better than somebody, because
no,
you saying
except
that
you're using exception as exceptional. I'm using
no,
exception
I'm not
as
using it like that. I'm
well,
using
you
what
just said
exception
you're
is.
better than someone. That means exceptional. I'm using exception, meaning that exception doesn't make the rule. We need a certain amount of men to maintain the infrastructure and keep us safe. Currently, right now, and as it's been in America, men have been doing their duty. Now, do we need all 100% of men to be protectors of be in the military and to maintain the infrastructure? We don't need all 100% of men.
Okay.
Got it. Do we need all 100% of women to have babies in America? No, we don't need all 100% of women to have babies. This is why I even said that there's going to be outliers like women that can't have birth, women that choose not to have children. But the truth is, they're not doing their duty, and we can observe it because we are below replacement level for our population. If we were not able to protect our borders and Russia was coming over and China was coming over and snatching up people and killing people, you'd be like, well, men aren't doing their duties. And I would say the same thing. Men are not doing their duties of keeping this country safe. But we don't have those questions. That's not in question. All right, ladies.
Next question.
Let's get to the super chats. I know. Shout outs to everybody in here. Get the likes up, man. We live right now on Facebook and YouTube. Overall, we got on all platforms, I think we got almost 700 people in here. So shouts out to y'all on YouTube right now. We got 500. All right. Get the likes up too. Like the podcast. Subscribe to the YouTube channel. Click that bell icon so you're notified of when we go live next. I got a debate. Open panel debate night is going to be this Tuesday. And then I got a 1v1 debate with a Jubilee debater this Thursday. So look out for that, chat. We got Wicked Dream sends him $5. He says 10K over 60K has to be the stupidest thing I ever heard. It would take less than 1 hour to figure out how to sell it. Pure ignorance. Get mad again. Okay.
Wait, can I respond?
Oh, yeah.
Stupidest is not a word. Therefore, you're the stupidest one commenting because it's dumbest. Thank you. Next comment.
All right. We got seasoned Yoga J sends in $2. Thank you. We got seasoned Yoga J sends in $5. He says, Madam Houston is sexy. And yes, the wig is killing me, but I like she on the other show. Okay. Yeah.
Hey, good Jay.
And just tells you that, never mind.
They
We
love
got Wicked
me.
Dream
That's what
sends
they
in $5. Sorry, Cooley, but these ladies are not worth $50. Tell them to come up for debate night, and I will be there.
You paid for comment. Gotcha.
You don't have $50. That's what that is. You don't have it.
Appreciate you, Wicked. We got Pacifistic Rage sends in $3.04. Says, who, question, stop presenting as gardening tools. Okay. We got PR again says in $5. No real man wants a woman who'd take a cheater back. That is true. No real woman wants it. Like, even if as a man, right? Like, think about it. If you were dating dating a man and then he told you that, yeah, all my exes cheated on me, but I took him back and stuff, and you'd be like, ew, nigga, you got cheated on him? You must not be doing something right. So a man being cheated on is an L in the first place, and women tend to view it as an L. And then if you take the woman back, like say if a man was cheated on and he takes that woman back, that woman is going to disrespect him more and treat him bad.
Never seen it.
That's what's just going to happen. Like, the cheating is going to continue. For sure.
So if a woman took a man back, that is called what? Or labeled what?
He probably gonna cheat again too.
Okay.
But
as long
it's
as
less
you're fair.
damaging in a
I didn't
relationship.
expect it. As long as you're fair, okay.
Yeah, the probability it'd be there. He probably gonna cheat again.
Okay.
But it's just, put it like this. Yeah, simply said that, if a man takes a woman back after she cheats, the woman cannot respect him. Because think about it. In order for her to cheat, she already disrespected him. In order for her to cheat, she had to fall out of love to cheat, because a woman can't serve two masters. That's just a fact.
That's true.
So with that being said, it's like the man is in a very sad beta male position if he takes a woman back after she cheated. We got With Ben sends in $2, says, Notorious PIG, you are exhausting. Okay, I'm not sure what you're talking about. We got Gray Winston's and $10 says, can we agree that bad body hygiene for both men and women are bad, but the standard of purity is higher for women, therefore making it worse when they're not clean down there? Do you ladies understand that? So he's making a distinction. So we can say that hygiene is important for both. Yeah. It's important for men and women to be loyal.
It was an oxymoron, so I can understand.
No, it isn't.
I can comprehend.
It isn't an oxymoron. He's saying, no, it isn't. I'll explain. It's an analogy. He's saying, so I'll map it on perfectly. He's saying that we can agree that hygiene is important for both men and women. We can agree that being loyal is important for both men and women in a relationship. But we can also say that it is a standard of purity as a woman to have higher hygiene. Therefore, if a man is like maybe unclean down there, like it's a little smell, it's like, it isn't as bad if that chick is fishy.
No, because your first sentence.
I would be damn. I don't want no dirty about.
We're not saying
Your
that
first
you don't
sentence
want
was
it,
still bad.
but what I'm
Both.
saying is that from how we perceive things, human beings, we perceive women as being pure. Even women perceive themselves as being more pure than men. And not only that, we know that you ladies perceive yourselves as being pure, because if I asked you to tell you asked you what's your body count, you wouldn't tell me.
Just
Most
say your
women wouldn't.
balls stink. Just
No, most
say your ass
most
stink.
women
Say you
wouldn't.
dirty as a man.
So what we're saying here is just an example to demonstrate how, a man being promiscuous versus a woman being promiscuous, both are bad, but it is still viewed differently. The woman is a whore. The man is, he's a pimp or player. We got PR says in $5. Chesty McGee can't get a man. She has no business addressing the woman in the audience trying to give advice.
Hey, I'm always here for the game, so follow me everywhere at Madam Houston. I got a little sense if you want some. I ain't chasing you for it, though.
Fair enough. We got Let Me Solo Her says in $2. Men cheat with integrity. Women cheat to break up. Hey, man.
That's
We're already
That's
gone
far.
once we cheat.
Yeah, I was just about to say.
Yeah, if a woman cheated, bro, she's gone. She's not yours anymore. She's that other man's dude. She's that other man's problem.
Cheating don't got no integrity. Like
Yeah,
you gotta lie to get it, or you gotta go around your woman instead of her knowing that you can't get it, and she know, okay, he gonna have other women. Ain't no integrity in that.
Fair enough.
Solo. That's why you solo.
We got PR says in $10. Appreciate the support, man. He says, tell Mrs. Ed the trust fund baby doesn't have it in him. The one who works has it in him to do it from nothing. Once the trust fund baby loses it, they wouldn't know how to get it back. Yeah, she didn't even understand the difference of the trust fund and the self-made millionaire.
Well, there are certain principles that, you know, people that are wealthy have in them. So I'm assuming that somebody that has a trust fund would already have it in their mind to know how to do that. So
How would they know if they didn't work for it?
because it's instilled in them. If you really know what wealth is, it's not just about money.
Instilled
it's about
in
what
them by
people
who?
put in your mind. Wealthy, it comes from within the mind as well.
It's
So,
instilled in them by their
generational
parents.
wealth ain't just about money.
Even if it's
But
instilled
broke
in them
people,
as their
poor
parents.
people are always thinking about the dollar signs. Everything does revolve around resources.
Yeah, you still
and
not
money,
understanding.
But wealth isn't just about the money.
You're not
Anybody
understanding.
born into wealth knows how to maintain it, knows how to get it.
No, that is a lie.
Okay, if it's going over
you're
your
not
head, you
understanding.
can't just say that.
No, it's not going over my head.
It is.
You're speaking, but you're not giving any proof. You're just making sentences without giving a demonstration.
Well, if that's the case, you've been doing that all night.
No, I've been giving many demonstrations. I've been
Doing
giving
it all night.
analogies. I've
I'm
been
talking
pointing out the
facts.
contradictions and everything. So the truth is this. The trust fund baby, you are insinuating and asserting that the family would teach the trust fund baby how to maintain their money. That's what you're asserting, because you're saying that, well, wealthy people, they come from wealth. They know how they got wealth. So therefore they're teaching the child to get the wealth. That's an assertion, right? That's an assertion. Where say the question isn't about adding any type of thing, anything in there, like the parents teaching them how to maintain their wealth, anything like that. The question is simple. Who would you trust? Someone that got money from free. It was handed to them, so they didn't earn it. They didn't have to put in any work. They didn't have to go through any ups and downs, any adversities to make the money, versus the person that went through the adversities, overcame all of the stipulations,
So are
and
we
actually
adding
made
semantics or are
money.
we not adding semantics? Because if that's the case, then I'm going to add mine too.
That isn't semantics. That is what trust fund versus self-made means. Trust fund means you didn't earn it, given. Self-made, you earned, given. What does that entail? It entails everything I explained. So the person that you would trust, if you have a logical mind, you would trust the person who earned the money because they had to earn it, versus a person that didn't do anything. They were just born with the money.
And which one would
Now-
I respect more? That was the question.
Yeah, who would you respect more out of the two? Can you still give an answer or no?
I would respect the person that knows how to maintain it. So if you want to answer, I'll just choose the person that works
It's not
for
the
it.
man that worked for it.
Yeah.
Okay, so now if you can choose, now let's put it all to chat. She finally answered the question, so now I'm about to cook her with this because I didn't forget. I remembered the convo we was having. So now, if it's the case, right? It took us how many hours? 3 hours for you to answer this question. If it's the case that you would respect the woman, a person that earned the money, the self-made millionaire, over the trust fund baby, men are the self-made millionaire. Because remember, we were speaking about sex.
Yeah.
Men, it's harder for them to get sex. So therefore, if they have the ability to get sex,
Correct.
we view it, we respect it. Oh, they can get sex? All right.
Correct.
Well, this is hard to do.
Correct.
It's respect. Women, easy for them to get sex. Women are the trust fund baby. So then when they have sex, we don't respect it.
Okay.
Get it? Whores not respected?
Yeah, I get that.
Yeah.
I get what
Promiscuous
you're saying.
women?
So you don't respect the whores out there. I respect men and I respect women. I respect the woman that's a hoe and demands what she wants and she gets it. And I respect the man that likes the hoes and don't like the hoes. I respect anybody that respect themselves.
Yeah, the topic wasn't about that though. The topic was the difference. The topic was the differences of men and women on being promiscuous.
Correct.
So this is when we was talking about the cheating and things like that. Oh, hold on.
So what you're saying is that a man that has to work. So what you're saying is that a man that has to work to get sex is way more respected than a woman that doesn't have to work to get sex. I respect that man. It's that simple. I'm not against a man. I respect the man that's gonna work for what he wants.
Okay, now let's ask you this then. If they're playing Mortal Kombat, Grace and Tatiana playing Mortal Kombat. Grace plays it on hard mode, she beats the game. Tatiana, she plays the game on easy mode, she beats the game. Who do you respect more?
Can I come back to that question?
Hey, yo, I give up, chat.
I feel like that might be too boy.
Yeah,
Boys
like
video games.
I don't
give
get
up.
I was about to
that.
say, I feel like when there's a win, I respect the husband.
I give up, chat. I give up.
I'm following you. I'm trying to follow you. Don't get me wrong. I'm not trying to make it hard for you, but you gotta
Let me
make
do my
it make
Donald
sense.
Trump voice.
Next
Listen.
question.
All right. We got
It's
Willow.
okay. You'll come up with better questions later. So just think about that question to make it better.
Have us
Because it don't make sense.
Yeah.
That question was perfect.
Nah, just
was the
make it
same
better a little
question.
bit. Make it better.
To compare it to
So
Mortal
listen,
Kombat.
it's,
I think that
What would you do? Would
No,
you
no,
respect
listen.
easy mode, hard mode?
it was very simple to understand. You don't know how to think. You have it's a thinking problem. It's a thinking problem.
Okay, well, help
And
me think.
I was trying to help you think because listen, if it's the case that you respect the trust fund baby, you respect the self-made millionaire over the trust fund baby because they earned it, right? They earned it. Why wouldn't you trust Grace, who beat a game on hard mode, over Tatiana, who beat it on easy mode?
Because
Grace didn't earn the win. It was easy. I mean, Tatiana didn't earn the win. It was easy, but Grace did earn the win. It was hard. It's the same analogy, just a different example.
Okay, that's like saying, okay, that's a number 3, but this is a number 4, which is higher. So which number do you respect more? You respect number 3s or you respect number 4s? That's how you sound right now. Do you respect the number 3 or do you respect the number 4? They're all numbers. It's all a game.
What?
It's just about how you play it.
Let me get to the next super chat.
Yeah, it's about how you play it.
A win is a win. I get it. But I feel like
That
the
did
easy,
not-
easy and
it's
hard
cor-
part also, I feel like that might play into like.
It's not a win is a win. Stop it. You ladies have to
I'm not
incorporate.
saying I didn't say that. So this is a 3, this is a 4. 4 is higher than 3. Which one do I respect more?
That isn't an analogy that maps onto anything.
Okay, can you break it down? Which one would you respect?
The analogy-
hard level or the medium level?
Listen, the analogy, you can't use a number. You have to insert something with numbers if you're going to make a
Well, it's
number
levels
example.
to this shit. You saying it's levels to this shit? You saying easy or hard?
No. This is what I'm
3,
saying.
4 is a level 2.
Listen, I'll say it.
One more time. You could keep repeating
It's
yourself.
2 things in it. It's a reason to why you chose to respect the self-made millionaire.
The number 4.
No, the self-made millionaire.
The number 4.
Over
3.
the trust fund baby. The reason is because it was people only respect things it's in our human psychology.
Okay.
It's hard. It's actually hard for us. Actually, we will be doing a disservice to respect something that isn't earned.
Okay, I see what you're saying now. Your analogies are just terrible. So just say, would you respect somebody that earned something or would you respect somebody that doesn't earn
I
something?
said that in the beginning
you giving me all these
of the
stupid
show,
ass
bro.
analogies. I don't like analogies. Give it to me straight.
Hey, yo,
Give it to me
Chad.
straight. This the type of nigga that talk you around just to get pussy. Like, nigga, just say you want the pussy.